Hello, my name is Dr. Dondee Nettles, and I'm going to continue answering questions about the new MB system from LifeVantage, the GLP-1 activating system that is the very first in the world to say that, actually increasing your body's natural production of GLP-1 by 140%. That's crazy. With this two-part system, which is comprised of the MB Core, 2 capsules first thing in the morning, and the MB Enhance, the deliciousness of the powder, up to 4 scoops per day. So this question is probably thought about much more often than it's actually asked because of the subject matter. And the question is, why am I so gassy with the MB system? And the answer is fivefold. One, you're changing your dietary intake. You're learning about macros. You're learning about the proteins, the carbohydrates, and the fats that come along with optimal relationship with food. And you're learning about yours. You're learning about the percentages. What kind of foods do you like? You're probably focusing more on good, wholesome nutrition. So your body's microbiome, in other words, the bacteria in your stomach, is probably not used to some of the new food choices that you're making. It's used to what you were eating before, whatever that is. So you are probably changing to more wholesome, nutritious food and more of it. So your body's getting used to that. So it's normal as your microbiome, your gut flora, your gut bacteria is adapting to that process. And you're breaking things down, primarily carbohydrates, which leads to gas, proteins and fats too. It's just a normal part. The second part of it is dehydration. You're probably not drinking enough water. So focus on 50% of your body weight in ounces every 24 hours. And whatever you make with or mix with water, don't count it. Don't count the coffee. Don't count the tea. Don't count the Axio. Don't count the daily wellness. Don't count the prebiotic. Don't count all the combination of all the stuff you're making. Only count water because you're probably dehydrated. And when you're dehydrated, things move through you slower. When they move through you slower, they stay in there and they ferment and they break down, causing gas. It's okay. I'm not going to pull your finger, but it's normal to have gas while your body's going through the MB system. The third is rebuilding your gut bacteria. I mentioned that already, rebuilding the microbiome in your stomach, which is the breakdown of the bacteria that is waiting for your food sources to come down so it can break it down into smaller parts so that you can actually absorb it and rebuild yourself with it. The fourth part of it here is delayed emptying. That's one of the cool things about the MB Enhance. So is that it delays the emptying of your stomach contents into your intestines, and it slows down the rate at which food moves through your intestines. You'd be maybe thinking, well, why is it doing that? Because it's a normal part of the process. The longer the food can stay in there, the more full you feel, and for longer that you're feeling full. Let me say that again. I don't know if that quite came out right. So you feel fuller longer. So you have a tendency not to overeat, not to snack, not to go back for seconds and thirds, and not to have those food cravings. It's a normal part, slowing down what is called the gastric motility, or a moving through of food through your intestines. So when you slow it down, you get better nutrition out of it. But one of the unfortunate side effects of that is gas in the beginning as your microbiome gets reprogrammed. And then the fifth is reprogramming of the entire mechanism. What's the driver here? How about 140% increase in the GLP-1 hormone? That's driving the whole system. That's the engine behind the whole system. The GLP-1 hormone is what produces this entire gut-brain axis relationship with food. So all 5 of those things are happening simultaneously, which may yield you being a little gassy. So get away from friends when you feel it coming on, or just let it fly and say, excuse me. On second thought, maybe not. Don't ask people to pull your finger, but it's okay. It's normal having excess gas while you're going through and getting reprogrammed in your gut brain axis, stimulated by the 140% increase of the GLP-1 hormone. It's normal to be gassy. So it is what it is. And it's better to be gassy than be bloated and be obese and be overweight and be unhealthy and be suffering from all the side effects of those medications, which is what other people do. But people that are well informed are well informed on why this works. And it's just one of those things. Just plan on being a little gassy for a little bit. It's okay. Increase your water, increase your intake of normal, healthy, nutritious foods, and give it time. All right. Hope that helps. Have a great day. Take care and God bless.